In this group survival episode, I worked to drill a new hallway from the rover hangar bay to the main entrance. Due to some of the funniest conversations we've had yet, this episode is a little bit longer than usual, so sit back and enjoy.
Does your rotor stay up, Anubis? Mine goes up and bounces, and then bounces and bounces and never stays up.
There's so many jokes in there that I'm just going to ignore.
And if I add any more weight at all, then it goes halfway up.
Yeah.
But it refuses to go any further. I'm very close to putting a warhead on it and just...
Oh, God! Don't do it, Boris! Don't do it. You'll regret it later.
I blame Anubis.
No, see, I did what Boris normally does there, where all I did was set it up and then you let your imaginations do it yourselves, which makes it your problem, not mine. Anyhow, like, I wasn't listening to any of that, Boris, so... well, I was listening, but I was having my own story, so...
But you did a Boris.
Well, no, if I did a Boris, it'd be what, huh?
Sorry, Boris. Yeah, so does your door bounce when it goes up? Anubis will be able to tell you that if he can get it up. Sorry. I just had to continue that shit. Sorry. Anyway.
That's awesome. Okay. So your question is what?
So, when it went up, it got up to about 18 degrees. It should have made it to 30. When it got to 18, it would just sit there and refuse to go any further, like it didn't have enough strength.
Yep.
And when I removed weight, it had enough strength to make it to the top. But it still kept bouncing. And it stayed at around 27 instead of 30.
Minty, stop it!
We're horrible people.
Oh dear, sorry.
I honestly was trying to listen to you that time.
That's one of those moments in school when you're really trying not to laugh. Oh God. Oh dear.
It gets to the point where the joke itself isn't funny anymore, but the laughing is.
Yeah.
It is. It's just this, it's a problem you have inside. It's nothing funny, it's just this laugh. I remember in English class once that someone was passing a page out of pornographic magazine around the class, and everyone was laughing at it. It got to the point where somebody managed to place this booby page on the floor, so the teacher was standing directly on top of it, and the whole class, and she didn't have a clue. She didn't have a clue what anyone was laughing at. She eventually did have a clue. She got very angry. Oh dear. Anyway, so Anubis.
Yes.
Yeah. Help Boris. Come on.
Right. Okay. So Boris.
Don't start.
The door doesn't work.
The board. Okay.
Is
So
yours?
it's just like it
That's
starts
it.
working, but then stops working at some point, and then you do something weird, and it starts working again, or.
Boris can only get it up so far. Can you get up further than Boris?
And then it gets stuck and starts bouncing.
Yeah.
That's
You're
all I've got.
you're definitely helping there, Minty.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so. That's exactly what I was trying to do. What have I done?
You must have a lot more weight on yours than mine, and yet I can't. I think it's a center of mass thing. My center of mass is a long way away because it's longer. Yours is heavier, but shorter.
It sounds like there's a density problem involved, as well as something to do with stiffness.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Oh, God.
What's just
Oh,
happened?
how do engineers work? How do they work properly?
Engineers.
Yeah, I don't know how they concentrate. I'm seeing all these grey lines now, Boris. I think you were talking about all these, rendering.
What's happened? Why is the game broken? Why is my sim speed 0.05? Why is my menu not working? Just spam buttons.
That always
The
helps.
servers,
Didn't work.
the server sim speed is at 0.6 for me.
Yeah. Would someone mind going to my door and setting both of the rotors to lock?
Yep.
Please, because I won't be able to make it.
I'm right there.
I think it might be my fault.
Anubis.
What have you done?
Something happened here. Let's see if I can stop this from being a thing.
I seem to be okay.
There's
Has
one
Anubis,
lock.
Anubis broke it? Who's just joined us?
This is my...
Here.
A beer.
Here.
It was Anubis, he broke the server.
Why do I always join when somebody breaks something?
Oh no! Well, no. The sim speed's gone up to 0.9, 0.8, 0.9.
For
Can't remember
you,
how you
my
even
sim
looked
speed's
at that.
0.1, 0.05.
What did you do, Anubis? Anubis, what did you do?
No,
I did something.
I think this is Rotors. Rotors have been doing this to me
Something.
all week.
I'm wondering if it actually is
Mine seems okay.
pistons and drills at this point. So
What are you doing with pistons?
I'm making a corridor from the dong door to the main hallway. And
Oh yeah.
so I'm making like a piston extender with a drill on the end that just kind of like make it a perfect straight.
Don't do that.
I've done it before. But it was working great, working absolutely great.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
all of a sudden, I got that disconnected from server, or not disconnected, lost connection with server message pop up for about 5 seconds. And then it went away, and after that, the entire drill piston thing just started to like jiggle like a mad cow.
Oh.
But I've stopped it now.
Saying.
Is your
Jiggled like a mad cow.
Yeah, she looked like a mad cow.
Yeah, we had some
It
mad
is
cow
now.
problems here in Canada a couple of times. So
Were
yeah.
they jiggly?
I don't think jiggling is what happens.
Well, yeah, they start to laugh like really crazily, and they jiggle and they bounce around a bit. It's like, they got that crazy laugh, like the like that.
Wow, you got a different mad cow disease than me. That's pretty cool.
But it seems to be back to normal. How's your sim speed?
What the cows are back to
Yeah,
normal? Or?
it just suddenly got better.
Ah well, too late. In the meantime, my madness is progressing too. For instance, I got a text message from one of my teaching colleagues. Not my actual colleagues, I mean, I'm just... How do you call these tiny drones that are there to bring people
Children?
coffee? No.
I didn't know children in your world were meant to bring people coffee.
I like that.
You know, in a work experience, how do you call the guy who's doing the work experience?
A work
Intern?
experiencer.
Yeah.
Really, a work
No,
experience?
intern.
Oh, intern. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, no, so
I
Minty said something
would have
stupid
just
while I
called it
said
the work
something smart.
experience guy.
Work experience.
Yeah, work experience guy. Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right
that's
for
exactly what we call it, yeah.
it. Yeah, that's what we call them too.
Yeah.
So I'm not actually, those are not actually my teaching colleagues, I'm just the work experience guy, and those are teachers. And one of them sent me a text message with a picture of themselves wearing a giant yellow bean over their head.
Bean.
A bean.
Well, that's fine.
E-A-N.
They're a fan
Yeah.
of coffee then.
No,
Like
no,
a
they're not. You see, the problem is it's a weird progression because this all started out with them dying. I've been sick, and then I've just been profusely coughing at them the entire time to make sure they get sick too.
Yes.
They eventually
Seems
did.
fair.
Although that bit me kind of in the ass because then I had to hold her lessons.
Sorry, why that's just funny when you say it. Uh-huh.
And so I stood there and had to, I don't know, do stuff with the children, which I don't even know. I don't know any of these children. And point is, I thought, I'll be nice. They were supposed to have art and English, and I'll do, I don't know, 35 minutes of English and 10 minutes of art. It'll be wonderful. And end of lesson, I made them draw a lovely little picture with a get well card and all that stuff. And they all signed it, and they all stood in front of it. And I took a photo and sent the teacher that. And she responds with just a picture of her wearing a yellow bean.
Oh.
What?
What?
That
She wasn't East German, was she, by any chance?
I don't know. Just don't bring the East Germany discussion up again.
That's East Germany isn't a thing anymore.
No, but people from the former East Germany, there's a thing about
East
nudity.
Germany's a thing. They didn't just like when they
Drop it off.
reunified. They didn't just remove it and say that
see it. See it.
all West Germany.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They removed it, and
See,
it's now
the
just
problem-
Germany.
Yeah. See, the problem is they kind of left the people there, and all of these people are weird nudist people. Problem is, Del even has one.
We all have what Bernie Bear.
Bernie
But
Bear.
although, yeah, to point out, there's been a lot of discussion between Mia and Bernie Bear in my comments about the whole East German nudity thing.
Ah.
Which is why I was wondering if she was just wearing a bean on her head after sending a photograph of her just wearing a bean on her head to Mia. I was wondering. Sorry, Mia. I think you didn't hold down your push to talk quite long enough there for us to catch what she was
Because he
wearing.
ran. He ran away. He's gone.
She was wearing clothes and the yellow bean. Don't worry.
Oh,
She
shit.
doesn't.
Go back to this bean thing. I didn't catch the first. Is a reference to something? Did I miss that reference? Or
Okay.
No, this is still a mystery.
No. Imagine a bunch of weird, gross children which are all leaking out of every office they have. And then they take some.
There's an image.
Trust me, I've been in a school. I've seen it. They all do it.
Oh God, Jesus.
So and
How old
you
are
take.
these children?
I don't know. Something between not as old as me and born.
How tall are they?
Somewhere between not as old as me and born. I love it.
Crazy.
Are they a metre high yet? On average, the class, is it like a metre high class, or are they shorter than that or taller
That's the
than
thing.
that?
Are
So
they
you're in the
taller than
meter
a
high
meter
class
stick?
now.
Yeah, that's right. You're 1 meter old.
You're. Oh shite.
And the problem, they're not all equally high.
No, but generally,
Well, give them better drugs. Give them better drugs. You know?
If you're a meter old,
Growth hormone.
then we'd need to assign them by height to their classes, and then you get, I don't know, a very tall first grader together with a fifth grader. I don't know.
I don't know grades though, so asking you their age, and you don't know their age, but you must know roughly how high they all are. It's like, are
Okay,
they?
I
Back to
can
the
tell
drugs
you
thing
their
again.
age by learning thing about what they're supposed to learn. They're currently at the stage where they're supposed to differentiate between how much and how many. Does that help?
Probably not.
I don't think I've ever learned that. No,
How much and how many?
is this something I should have learned?
Is this? Is this in English? Of course, they're German children. Okay, so they're learning this in their English class.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I thought this was in maths. I should probably listen to the whole story instead of little bits.
Sorry, Mia. Do carry on.
I think they're 12.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
That was a lot of work to get the number.
See,
Okay, so So
to
they're
get
all
back to
leaking
the-
out of their orifices.
Yeah. To get back to the yellow bean, so imagine those weird gross children. And they're all taking a bit of newspaper paper. And then they just, I don't know, smash it together until it forms a bean shape. But an oversized bean, like half a human bean. So roughly their
A human
size bean.
A human being or a human being? I want to know how to smash together some newspaper to make half a human being. That's a real talent these children have got.
Jesus.
That's so good.
I think the new thing here is it takes at least an hour for anybody to tell a story in our group.
So 3 episodes later, we find out that they're
That they're 12.
So what's the thing on the head? Is that a bean or a human being?
Jeez.
I need a beer.
Okay. Okay, I think I can breathe again.
They've got a human being on their head. Okay, I've got that far.
No. They don't have a human being.
Okay,
on
I'm
their
lost
head.
Right.
Yeah. So,
You know
so,
what,
so-
what I picture that this woman has in her head is an over-enlarged half of a Kinder Egg surprise toy egg. That's what I think she's got in her head. Okay? But when you mention newspapers getting smashed together,
yeah.
better than
It's
my
the
image
large
because-
newspaper collider. If you smash newspaper together at like crazy speeds, then you will get a human being out of them.
Just half a human being.
Half a human
this
being.
is-
That's right.
this is Nidd Science, Nidd Science
That's right.
episode 2.
Hey, that's right, Boris. We have a Nidd Science show. This could be.
Oh yeah.
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 This
The
is something
giant
we're
newspaper
doing in
collider.
Rocket League, so
Giant
you should probably
newspaper.
not know. We're putting together a TV show called the Nidd Science Show, where we teach people science.
All true.
That's it. That's the entire. All of it's true. We decide what's true and what's false.
In fact, you could probably use this program Mir to teach your children science.
Yeah.
In English
Yeah, you
science.
see, the problem is then they'd kind of hear me telling bad
No.
things about them.
You've got to use a vocoder. Yeah, it's all right. We'll disguise your voice, and we'll put a bean on your head.
Can we get back to this bean? So because I've got this image of a bean like a green bean, which doesn't sound like the other kinds of bean that.
Let me explain. Now, don't worry, I've got that all covered.
I don't know
So
why
we
you
get
haven't
back to
gone
the
through this already. We've been sitting here waiting for you to finish the story.
So you take your weird, gross, leaking children, stuff them in your hard-on newspaper paper collider, and then they smash them
Patron, not hard on.
together. Don't worry.
So you did say that. You did say that.
I thought you did hard on. Yeah.
I was going to ignore it because I thought I
It
heard
was
it wrong.
intentional as part of the joke.
Oh.
I know what it's called. So, okay, imagine a bean, just the vegetable thing. It's a vegetable, right?
Hang on,
yeah.
but which kind of bean?
A kidney
don't
bean?
know.
A kidney or a string bean?
I see what you did there.
Imagine a slightly slouched long pillow. Then turn that into a vegetable.
Oh no, hang on a
Slight
second.
long
Hang
pillow
on a second.
into a vegetable.
There's a complication here.
There's a complication
Only
here.
just now.
Now there's a
In Ge-
complication.
Yeah, it's been fine for up
Germany.
until this point.
Everything. Yeah.
In Germany, this is where my knowledge of the German language comes into play. In Germany, the word for pillow and cushion are the same thing. So do you mean a slouched pillow or a slouched cushion?
What was the difference again?
The cushion is the little
Shouldn't you know
square
this,
one. The
Mia?
pillow is the big, long, oblong thing.
Pillow's the one you sleep on. The cushion's the one on your couch.
The pillow.
Okay, so it is a pillow.
How's
Not
it
cushion.
slouched? How's it
So
slouched?
it's a rectangle. A slouched
Yeah.
rectangle.
Yeah, fine. There you go. And then
I'm
you
glad
just
that we're sorting
round
out the
it a bit,
important bits here.
and then
So round,
you
round that pillow, yeah.
round it a bit more, and then you turn it into a vegetable.
It's all about the details.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you turn it to the size of a bean, just like a normal bean, just the size of
What's
your
what's a
thumbs,
normal
fingertip.
what's a normal German bean?
the size of your fingertip, looking like a slouched pillow.
What colour's this bean?
Here comes the point. It's entirely yellow. and that, and now that you have that, you need to resize the slightly slouched pillow bean to the size of half a human being. So half a human being.
Can we get
You said human being then, right? I don't know what a
Size
human
of half a human being, and then it's a half human
No,
being.
you said human being again.
being?
Yeah, I
being?
said you enlarge it to the size of half a human being.
So but,
being.
okay, half a human being,
and then-
but is it half of a human 12 or meter tall human
A
being?
normal human being. 12-year-olds aren't normal human beings
And so,
yet.
okay, they're not
True.
normal human beings. Okay, they're abnormal. Okay, so 12-year-old, meter high, abnormal human being size.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
Still
you
saying
have
human being. Am I just hearing this wrong?
Human being.
when it's at
being.
the size of half a human being, then it's half a human being.
It's a half a human being that's the other half's a half a human being.
Yeah, that's just made out of newspaper. In the
That you've collided
world
at high
newspaper
speeds.
paper collider.
Yeah.
I want to know how they do this out of newspaper. How do they make half a human being, B-E-A-N, out of newspaper?
They just look on the newspaper and then it sticks together.
They lube on the newspaper?
Oh, this is like paper mache.
Oh, is it like... Oh,
Oh, it's just like
And this is
making.
one
This
of
is like making a golem, but instead of out of clay, it's out of abnormal 12-year-old meter high human flesh.
No. We don't involve the flesh of the.
Oh, sorry, the not the flesh, the secretions, the lube. Yeah,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
right.
Like wallpaper
The snot
paste or
that you-
something.
The snot that Minty shoots at his windshield while he's flying a jet or something.
Okay.
You know the boogers.
I have a request now.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
We need to get Melon to draw this.
Yes. But what I want to know is that this is what your colleague sent back to you after you told her that the children of the class were writing her get well cards.
But keep in mind, she was wearing the human bean on her head, half human bean. I'm sorry.
Yes.
As a photo, she didn't send me the bean. I didn't want that.
Is
I
that
don't
an
want that. I don't want the
is-
photo actually.
Is that an acceptable response?
I don't know. I said my madness is
I
proceeding.
don't think it's your madness. I think it's her madness. I think you're quite sane. She's the one that's mad. I need to talk to this woman.
Yeah.
So Mia, when you finish work experience, what happens then?
That's totally easy. I just combust. I turn back into dust. That's how it works, right? And then I decide I'll live in an urn for the next, I don't know, the rest of the semester break. So a month.
Nice.
Yeah, that would be nice.
What, and then back to university?
Yeah. Either that or find out how to do vacations. I've never really done vacations. It's not a German thing to do.
You're gonna leave the country vacation?
I've met loads of
Do you
people.
know how expensive that will be?
You should
Oh, you
come
were
to
saying
Manchester.
vacations. I thought you were saying vocation.
No, why not?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's
Vocation.
And to get back to that point, what should I do in Manchester? What do you have to offer that I don't have here?
Manchester.
Yeah, got you.
Manchester.
Well, that's
They
Manchester.
have pink
They've
human
got
beings.
Bedlam.
Yeah, we have pink.
They're pink-sized,
What's
half
pink?
people human beings.
No!
You only have the yellow kind, so they have pink ones there.
Pink beans doesn't count. I've got lots of yellow beans and leaking children. I don't need more of those. What does Manchester have to offer?
Football team.
Happy,
I'm just trying to.
the Happy Mondays.
Happy Mondays.
I have an
Happy
inventory. Mia, you like sorting inventory. I have a whole inventory that needs sorting.
If that's
What do you
all that
mean?
Manchester has got to offer, you're fucked. So,
What do you mean?
Manchester Tourist Board, if you want to sort out my filing cabinet, please visit. Stay away.
I'm trying to think of.
Greatest city in England needs sorting.
I'm trying to think of what Mia might like in Manchester, but it's like he doesn't drink. He doesn't like football.
Is there a
Doesn't-
nice river? Where's the river running through Manchester?
The River Irwell.
river
Well, it
runs through
goes
it?
right in this. It goes through the city centre.
Yeah, is it nice?
It's had years of industry.
So-
I'm assuming
Right.
not.
So
It was
so it's-
it was the first river that had industrial pollution. Mia,
Right,
we've
so
got
it's-
history.
yeah,
We've got
there you go.
history. Oh, it was the place where the first programmable computer was. I can take you to see the first programmable computer. How about that? We've got the Museum of Science and Industry. I can show you robots.
That's a
You
like.
see the
problem
the
is-
problem here is
That-
He knows all
attraction?
about robots.
no, that's not the point. You see, the problem is, imagine us standing in front of that weird thing. It just doesn't. It can't even just play Space Engineers on it, and I kick it. It's saying it's crap. Please.
No, it's history. It's not.
It's a museum. Doesn't
It's a
work
museum.
anymore.
Yeah.
Belongs in a museum.
From an Australian
Space.
perspective, the things that we know Manchester for is rain, linen, and
True.
Professor Brian Cox.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Space. We've got the observatory. Oh, and-
First, I thought you were telling me you've got lots of space.
No, actually,
Space.
actually, we don't have a right lot of space. Everything's
No.
very tall because of that.
It's Europe.
but-
Nobody has space.
We've got the one of the big radio telescopes that you can go visit. Can't remember the name of it. What's the name of the observatory? Jodrell Bank. And right next door to where I live is the oldest constantly meeting observatory group in the world or something. And the telescope on the roof, I can go visit that telescope in Manchester University.
You've got the
Which-
go see the moon.
the oldest meeting group. What?
Astronomical Society it is.
So you've got a
It's
bunch
the
of geriatrics talking about space.
Yeah.
You've got
and
a
you can
filing
go up
cabinet
and-
that needs sorted. You've got a bunch of crusty old people talking about the night sky.
Remember, this
And
is
you've got
tailored
a
for
river
Mia.
that doesn't have water in it anymore, just gloop.
No. The river now is clean. But it was the world's first industrially polluted river because we were the world's first industrial city. It's where the Industrial Revolution was invented.
Hey, we go on. Ouch!
Whoa! I
Who
just
was
said
that?
nice.
Anubis,
What?
did you die? Anubis,
What?
were you trying to like Greco-Roman wrestle me in the game?
Ew.
Hello.
That's the
Man-
first time
man
you've
on
said
man wrestling.
anything. I've done that. I've praver splatted you like 4 times already.
Well, do you know what? I just kept wondering why I was dying. I thought I had my helmet on. I thought maybe I was going to hide at some point.
just took it.
And then every time I respawn, I see all these backpacks here, and I go, I've died here a lot, haven't I? You bastard.
So every time I see you just sitting there getting stuff out of I just fly up, kill you. That's where I'm going anyway, so I just respawn, get what I'm going for, and leave, and use the first time
I'm going to
you've
get
ever
beer.
said anything. I was waiting for a reaction, and that was perfect. Minty?
Hello?
I need your help again. Can you bring me a hydrogen bottle?
Yeah. Where are you? You're not in the same place, are you?
No. You go into my tunnel, and then you see where the unfinished blocks end on the inside of the tunnel? No, look down there. I was waiting for that. I gave you the perfect opportunity. I was actually going to be very disappointed if you didn't do that.
Okay. I'm building a refinery inside the cave.
Oh.
I'm just decided.
Ooh, gosh, that was close.
Did you get to what you had to get to the other day, Anubis, when you dropped out of Rocket League and oh, damn you. I like the way I can just see you fall down behind me.
Now you're looking for it, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, is that right,
I'm
Boris?
not going to pull Boris.
Oh, did you just do that again to me?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
I just stocked up on stuff. That's it. Where are you? I see your dead body beside me. I see you. I see you running away like a small child.
Hello? Can you get me? There's a new
No.
game. Whoop.
Whoop. Sorry. Oh, that should have definitely been a death there. Hey, Anubis.
Yep.
Your tunnel's on fire.
Really? Whoop. Now I'm waiting for Boris to show up and come from behind.
Why are you laughing at that? That's it. I give up. No, you're not going to do it to me. I know you.
That was so. Perfect.
Oh no.
Oh goodness gracious. Anyhow, sorry, I'm done more for Minty. I won't do it anymore. I've got the reactions I wanted. Are you hiding behind this? You're hiding behind. You're gonna make
bullying you, Minty.
Oh, he's gonna make a special little
bully.
like what do they call those? Panic room where he can get at the materials and then just fly away as fast as he can.
That's right.
Well, we'll have to. Where are you building? Are you building in the actual?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now that I've made this hole here, I think it makes sense to try and actually run a conveyor line from this part of the base into the center. So I might work on that for you as a apology for all the deaths.
All right, you do that. Thanks very much.
Yeah, but I won't do it now because I gotta go.
I'm just gonna find which one of these backpacks contains everything I need. Which one of these like 50 backpacks lying around? Here we go.
Booga
Here we go. Oh, get out of there! I'm gonna use your tunnel.
Good. That's what it's there for.
Here we go. Oh, look at this. It's beautiful. Need some lighting.
Yeah. Boris, we need some lights.
Boris, need some lights.
I hope you found our conversation and shenanigans amusing. I sure know we did. That said, I think the most important takeaway to this entire conversation is that we need to convince Mir to take a vacation. Possibly in Manchester, although Sal really didn't do a great job at selling that. So to all of you, I pose the most important question yet. Why should Mir take a vacation in Manchester? Or is there a better place that he should seek out a little R&R? Be sure to check out and add to all the comments. We want to make the most enticing case possible. And as always, I'll be in the comments chatting with you all. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I have new episodes of the Nidd on Mondays and Thursdays. Roid Grab is happening on Wednesdays right now. And of course, there's some other fun stuff sprinkled throughout. You all have an absolute great one, and I'll see you next time.